welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel, Kashae's Tuesday. I am Kashae. Hello! So in today's video, we are doing a crochet vlog and it's going to be just a bunch of little crochet things, updates, hauls, just like anything. I just like threw it in here. Just talk about what's been going on the past like a month or so in April. I wanted to start off this video and show you guys some things that I guess you could say I updated on my crochet bag. As you guys know, this is my child. This is my diaper bag. But I keep all of my crochet stuff in here. I like to put pins and stuff on here. I wanted to just show you guys what was new. So I bought some new yarn, and this yarn came with this bear patch, which is really cool. I thought it was so cute, and it was just sticky. I didn't have to like iron it on or anything. So it was just like a sticker, and I put it on the bag. This pin, like a pink ball of yarn and a crochet hook, which is so cute. I thought that was really fitting because my favorite color is pink, obviously. I changed out the eraser. Don't ask me why. I think because I just was like, there's already a frog on the front, so I changed that out. I have a Suit Spirit pin, which is so cute, you guys. I love Studio Ghibli. I love Spirited Away. That is my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. Yeah, I have a Suit Spirit. I was just talking and it wasn't recording. Oh my God. I was showing you my Felix Felicious pin. It is the Good Luck Potion from Harry Potter because I am a Potterhead and a Hufflepuff, and I need good luck every time I crochet. So I thought that would be really cute, and it's like yellow, like gold. I thought it was just a really cute contrast. I love that this bag is pink, but I want it to be just full of colors, you know? And then on the back, I have a strawberry. I made this the other day, and I think it is so cute. It's a keychain, so this was like the first crochet keychain I ever made. I'm not really a fan of the stem. I kind of freestyled it off of the pattern, I think. Yeah, it was kind of hard. I think these were half double crochets all around with some chains, and I don't know, it was just crazy. And I'm not really sure how to do a crochet keychain. So you guys can see it's kind of pulling the cotton thread I added in to secure the chain, but I think I have a better idea on how I could secure my keychain, so I'm gonna give it a try. But yeah, I have a bag charm. I don't like calling it a diaper bag. It's a crochet bag, but I know it's technically a diaper bag and I'm a mother, but all of my creations are my babies, so I guess I am a mother. Since I just showed you guys my strawberry, I'm gonna show you the other thing that I crocheted. A lot of the crocheting that you guys are seeing in this video is actually gifts I'm making for my family for no reason. It's just every time I see someone new, I'm like, oh my God, I learned how to crochet, and then, you know, I regret it later. And my little cousin, who is about to be 8, asked me to make him a cupcake. He picked out the colors out of my yarn. He wanted this to be the bottom of the cupcake, and he wanted the top to be my beautiful pastel rainbow yarn, and he wanted it to have a face. Yeah, so I actually already made him a cupcake with these exact colors, but he lost it. He stayed over for the weekend, and then I gave it to him and he lost it. He does not know where it's at. It's been like 2 weeks, so I just decided to make him another one. Isn't it so cute? I'm gonna put the pattern creator on the screen because I really do not remember, but I had to do like, what would you call this? Like a barrel stitch? I think that's what that's called. It went from like a magic ring, then the barrel stitch, and then just like straight up. I couldn't count correctly how many stitches were to go back into the barrel stitch to like be the correct number of stitches in that row. I started kind of randomly decreasing and increasing to match the number of stitches and rows and stuff on the pattern. I think kind of caused it to be a little misshapen. I mean, like the front looks okay, but the back and the sides a little bit look weird. And then up here, all these little stitches around are double crochets, and that was kind of insane. I mean, to me, this looks like a marshmallow with an ice cream scoop on its head, or just like a little creature with a hat on. I don't know. And then the mouth is acrylic yarn, which I bought black acrylic yarn to be able to do face details. I think the mouth could have been a little bit smaller, and honestly, I would have gone back and like redid it, but I thought it was cute. And to get it to be flat on the bottom, I actually cut a piece of cardboard. This does stand stand up on its own. I didn't glue it down, but it's very secure. I mean, it's so stuffed, it's so secure. It looks kind of crooked, but I think that's because all these stitches probably aren't super duper even, because it was my first time doing like double crochet stitches, and I was kind of confused because I was like kind of crocheting like this because I had to crochet into the white part. It was a lot. But he is done, and he is super duper super cute. Whenever I see my little cousin again, I will be giving this to him. If he loses it again, I will not be making a third one. This is my cupcake boy. He is very cute. So I bought more yarn. I just wanted to show you guys everything that I got and kind of walk you through why I got new yarn. None of this yarn was featured in my haul a couple videos ago, but yeah, this is all new yarn. This is like 2 new orders of yarn. I might be addicted. I might be addicted to buying yarn, but I'm gonna show you what I got. As you may recall from my big haul that I did, I got this skein of yarn. This skein of yarn, I don't want to say it was like a set, but in the listing there were other colors, and I got this one because it was my favorite, but I did want to complete my set. I got these 3. So I got these 3 colorways, and they are so beautiful. This one is so nice. Oh my goodness, I love all the colors on this one. I didn't think I was gonna like this one as much as I do, but it is just so beautiful. I don't know what they look like. They look like frosting to me. I don't know. They look really pretty. This one reminds me of like a baby blanket with like the blue, the pink, the soft colors. This one reminds me of like vanilla bean ice cream, or like it could be a really nice teddy bear. They all would go together like this, and I will link the listing below. I am favoring chunky yarn. The more I use it and work with it, it is definitely my favorite, so that's why I keep getting it. I don't really have many yarns that change color, so I'm very happy to have these and have more variety. Something I realized, I didn't get any purple yarn from anywhere. Not from Amazon, not from Premier, and not from Temu. So you guys might recall this pink and green yarn that I got. That's chunky, but it's like on the thinner side. I decided to pick up more colors from this same brand because I really like this yarn. And I got purple because I don't have any purple, you guys. How did I not get any purple? I love purple. That just like hurt my feelings so much. I got a dark purple and a light purple. So this is like a lilac and this is like a plum, and they are so pretty. And then my darker brown yarn that I wanted did come back in stock, so I got this as well. So now I have like 3 shades of brown. I like to have 2 or 3 shades of any given color. This makes me so happy. All of these are from the same company. They're the same listing, and I will link it down below. It's really nice and really soft. I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys that I've gotten yarn from Dollar Tree. My orders were still coming in the mail, and I didn't want to wait, so my mom took me to Dollar Tree, and I picked up these 3 colors that they had in stock. This yarn is actually Premier, and it is velvet yarn, and at the time I didn't really know what velvet yarn was. These are kind of the 3 worst colors you could get as a beginner. They're really dark, really light, and just kind of hard to work with. I mean, this was the first yarn I did a magic ring with, and it was very frustrating. This is the only velvet yarn that I had. I wanted more colors. I wanted to, you know, try to experiment and use this up, but I didn't want to just have these 3 colors to work with. So I guess it was only logical that I bought 9 more skeins of velvet yarn. So now I have a collection of velvet yarn. This one is gray. As you can see, all of this yarn is like actually really skinny, which I didn't know it was going to be this thin when I ordered it. I guess I don't mind. I haven't worked with skinny yarn yet, so we will see. This one is a really pretty sky blue. So nice. I really do love it. Of course, I did not forget purple this time. This yarn is really, really soft. This yarn is all from this same like company and listing. It's just like the same yarn I got in different colors. I'm not sure why some are tagged and some aren't, but this is like a tannish brown color. I got this really pretty light pink. It's like peachy, corally, but definitely leaning more pink. I love a forest green. If you couldn't tell, I got this like mossy green color. Yeah, this is really nice. They did have a lighter green and I almost got it, but it was kind of more pastel. Would you believe me if I told you this was my only skein of red yarn in my collection? I just never really used red, but I do want to make mushrooms and stuff, so I'm becoming more open to having red in my collection for things. This is really nice. I'm really curious as to what size hook I should be using with this yarn, so skinny, but I mean, we'll see. Then I got this really beautiful orange. Velvet yarn is really pretty. It's almost like shiny. I don't know, this looks really magical to me. It's very nice. Last but not least, I got this like lemon yellow. So pretty. I do love it so much. That is all of the velvet yarn that I bought, along with the velvet yarn I already have. Since my Dollar Tree yarn is thicker, I'm going to assume that I should not mix mix these two. That is interesting. That is my haul and why I bought more yarn. Oh my god, somebody stop me. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys all my new yarns. So the other thing that I wanted to do with you guys is put this thing together. Oh my god, I've been staring at it like, dude, I really need to put this together. I know that this thing hooks onto your desk or just like a skinny surface, like a skinny firm surface that you can like wind off of and all that stuff. The thing with my desk specifically is it's not like a table, it's like a desk. I want this to be somewhere that's kind of like a permanent solution. So I've just been kind of looking around and seeing maybe where it could go. And I think it could fit right here. We're gonna give it a try. I have no idea how to put this together, so this will be, wait, what? Can you read the instruction? Set spindle, okay, into geared base. Oh, the gear, okay. Set the thing into the thing. Where is this supposed to, what is this? Is this supposed to be, no, am I going backwards? This is supposed to be up. That's what the picture says, but it's like, oh, I got it. Oh, and then clamp it. Okay, I got it. Ooh, no. The other place I was thinking was on the shelf. Oh my gosh, my whole shelf is rocking, but that's okay. This is so cool. Now I'm gonna just pop it off. Oh wow, I have a yarn cake. I have a yarn cake. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, it feels so precious. That was a success. This is crazy. This one came out a lot tighter, I think because the yarn is smaller. I guess I started it kind of funny. I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. So I could do a center pull. Wonderful. I love these so much. Wow, if I wind all my yarns, they'll kind of like They're not going to take up as much room on this shelf, and I won't worry about them falling. This is great. I think this is something I need to add to my to-do list. Hi friends, and welcome back to my yarn shelf. You guys saw me wind up my yarn with my yarn winder, and it was like right here on this shelf. Unfortunately, this shelf cannot be the home to my yarn winder because I have too much yarn. So my yarn winder unfortunately lives on the shelf under this shelf, which is fine because I want a full shelf dedicated to yarn. There's like 10 problems, and I'm gonna tell you all 10 of them. I want to organize this yarn, but I have different types of yarn. So these 6 skeins right here are acrylic yarn, and I feel like they should stay together. I do. These 9 skeins, because there's more back here, they're like skinny chenille velvet yarn, and I have 9 little cute skeins of them. The problem is I don't think I will ever use these in my life. I just don't like skinny yarn, and I don't think I'm gonna use this skinny yarn. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I tried to do a magic ring and start a project with this yarn. It will not pull. It just falls off of the thread, and it really annoys me. But aren't the cakes so cute and little? They're adorable. I have 9 skeins of this, and now I'm debating, like, should I try harder? Should I give them away? If I put these on Facebook Marketplace for free, I'm sure somebody will come get it. Every time I put something for free on there, it gets picked up. And honestly, the same goes for this stack right here. This stack is Dollar Tree yarn. It is Premier, but it is chenille and it is velvet. And the reason I got 9 skeins of these because I wanted more colors of velvet. But this yarn was so skinny, it does not match these. I can't really use any of these together. And this yarn falls off of the bone. I could try it again since I'm more used to like crocheting and stuff, but I tried to use this last night. My magic ring was not, I guess, magical enough. I don't know. So I have like 12 skeins of this velvet yarn that I don't want. But isn't it so cute? Like, why am I having such a hard time getting rid of it? Oh my goodness. I just don't think I like skinny yarn. Like, I am so used to my big parfait chunky, and it's so easy to work with that like I low-key don't want to try anything else. This yarn, I don't have any other colors of this brand specifically, and I got it to just kind of fill in my parfait chunky, like a brown shade that I didn't have. And unfortunately, I don't really like this yarn. I used it and it was okay. It's not that soft. It's soft though, but it's not as soft as like my parfait chunky. It's kind of dry feeling, and I wasn't liking how thick it was, and it was just like kind of hard to work with. I was having to decrease, and for whatever reason it was just kind of hard to get my tension right, and like I felt like this yarn was kind of stiff. So there's that. So this stack back here, which I will show you, if you're wondering why my acrylic is not wound up, is because winding this up was such a pain because it's so skinny. I decided that I didn't want to wind this up. It's too much. It's just too much. And then it's like, I don't even know if I'm going to be using acrylic, so I just decided not to. See this stack right here? This is gorgeous yarn. This is chunky yarn, but it's like skinny chunky yarn. This yarn is almost unusable as well. I tried to use this yarn. It's dry. It's rough. I am gonna keep this yarn. I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm not gonna buy any more of this yarn. So you guys can kind of see this stack, this colorful stack right here. I love this yarn. I think it's great. So I'm gonna keep it, of course. And then back here, these big cakes. These are my Premier Parfait Chunkies. I love them. I would marry Premier Parfait Chunky if I could. A lot of these yarns that I don't like, I gave like 1 or 2 attempts. I guess I'm gonna keep it and try. I have not even tried with acrylic because I'm scared and intimidated. I kind of want a rainbow shelf. I want a rainbow yarn shelf. I also want them organized by type, and I also want, I guess, the biggest in the back, since some of my yarn cakes are huge. I'm not loving them stacked up to like the top of the shelf, so I think I'm gonna try to move some things around, and then we will see what the result is. I kind of have an idea. All right, I think I like this. I think it's nice. So this is what I managed to come up with. That stack, and that stack is my Premier Parfait Chunky. This is my acrylic. This stack right here is Premier, but it's, I guess, chenille and velvet. So that is right there. Back there are my colorways. Back there is some skinny chunky yarn. And then these two towers are skinny chenille velvet, whatever, as well. I like it. Looks great to me. I think this shelf looks pretty good and I can't wait to fill it up some more. I made a little woo bowl and I want to turn him into a keychain really quickly. I have these kind of chains for my keychains, but I have a bunch of different lobster claws, so I was looking at if I was to do it yellow. I even thought maybe like a black lobster claw, but I really like when whatever the top color is, the keychain just kind of follows it. I think that is really nice, so I'm gonna turn this into a keychain really quickly. Since this yarn is like already really tough and doesn't stretch, I'm just gonna put the jump ring like directly into the stuffy, and I might just use this little one because these really big ones are hard to close. Just gonna see where that actually is not a good place. I forgot that this yarn just like separates, so I should really go under a full stitch. That was harder than I thought it was gonna be. Let me like string this through. My brother might be getting an orange cat, and if it's a boy, he wants to name it Simba. And I think that is so cute. Here we go. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my gosh. The back looks crazy because I don't like sewing and my sew job is always like kind of crazy. Plus this yarn is so thick. My hand was cramping. My hand never cramps, so I think I'm going to wear my compression gloves for a couple hours today. I'm not gonna crochet for the rest of the day. But he is so cute. These are all my Woobo scraps, and I don't know if I've ever showed you guys, but I do have a scrap jar. I never pull out of it to stuff my plushies, even though I really should. But I have one, and you can literally see the bottom is my first thing I ever crocheted. You can kind of just see all of my projects in here, which is really neat. I have almost all of my scraps, which is cool. So in between making stuff for everyone else, I decided to randomly make myself a scrunchie. I need to do something for me in order to stay sane and to continue liking this hobby, you know what I mean? And this whipped up super quick and I'm really excited to make this in a whole bunch of different colors and I just love it so much. Such a quick and easy little project to make. So like 10 out of 10 recommend. I finally finished my scrunchie and she is so cute. This might be my new favorite thing because there are like no mistakes. I followed the pattern / tutorial by Passionate Kelsey. It's her velvet scrunchie tutorial. I love this thing. So she tucked in her ends, but I ended up cutting it. I don't know if that will mess with the integrity of the scrunchie, but so far it has held up. I did use a black scrunchie, so if you stretch it too much in the middle, you'll see the black, but I think moving forward, I'll just do like whatever color yarn I'm doing for the scrunchie is going to be the same color hair tie. I think that makes the most sense. It's so perfect. I want to make one in yellow. I really want a purple one. I love her so much. Like, she's so cute. And it didn't even take me that long. I think if I would have done it start to finish all together sitting down, it probably would have taken like an hour, which is really good. I felt like it was eating a lot of my yarn, but at the end, like compared to amigurumi stuff, compared to plushies, it really didn't even take that much yarn. I think out of the pink skein that I use, I could probably get like 3 more scrunchies out of it, so like 4 in total, and these are like really big. So if I would do like double crochets, then the scrunchie would be smaller, but I wanted a big one. Then I'd be able to get even more scrunchies out of this skein. And the yarn I use is Premier Parfait Chunky. I forget the color, so I'll put it on the screen. But it's so great, and she is my new favorite thing. My brother is on his game yelling, so if you hear him, I'm so sorry. My best friend Haley, who lives in Georgia, got married, and I asked her if her and her husband want me to crochet them something, and I haven't seen her in so long and I miss her so much. So she asked me for a teddy bear and he wants an owl. I bought yarn and it's really perfect for a teddy bear and like a barn owl. I kind of don't want their plushies to be the same color, you know what I mean? So I might do his owl white and then her bear this like gorgeous brown. I got this yarn off of Temu and it was a 4-pack. Oh, it's so soft. Look at this. Oh my god, this is like so much yarn. And I think I have enough white to do his owl. I've been looking for a really good owl pattern and I haven't found one I am totally in love with. I mean, I might have found like one, but some of them look really difficult and big, and I kind of want this project to be not that long because I asked her 2 weeks ago what she wanted me to make for her. Like, they should be shipped out by now. So I'm just going to spend some time today just crocheting the bear, still looking for that owl pattern, and then I'm going to go from there. You see all this yarn? I'm really excited. I might as well show you the other thing that I got that I'm so happy about. So I bought more fiber fill. I think this is 2 pounds. This is crazy. Like, why did I buy all of this fiber fill? I guess I just got more because I want to get into making bigger plushies. I also got really big hooks. I got really big eyes. Maybe we could do a haul really quickly. I got these giant eyes. They are so big. Oh my god. I need to make a really big plushie. Well, my brother and my aunt want sharks, and my brother wants a blue one. My aunt, I'm just gonna make her a gray one. I actually started my brother's shark. I made the whole body. I was gonna do the fins next and then like the white underbelly, but the shade of blue yarn that I have wasn't looking right to me. It was looking like a dolphin. I also did not intend for it to come out so big, but it came out huge. It looked like a dolphin. Like, I just was not seeing a shark. My hand was hurting so much. It was just like a round and a round and a round and a round and another round. So you guys, I frogged the entire thing and like rewound the skein, and I'm gonna get a different shade of blue so that it's like a grayish blue. I like gray shark. I'm not vibing with like blue sharks, but he wants a blue one and I'm gonna do like a bluish gray because I can't give him a shark that looks like a dolphin and then he tells people that I made it. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work out. But these are some really big safety noses because I refuse to embroider a nose. Gigantic. I got like a variety pack of eyes. I need to like organize these in one of my clear grid containers. I mentioned that I got bigger hook sizes. The biggest hook size that I have right now is an 8. I got a 10, I got a 15, and I got a 20. The size 10 hook is just like a standard metal hook like all of my other ones. This one is the 15 size and it's plastic. I've never used a plastic hook, so this will be really interesting. This one is my 20mm hook. They only came in like this clear glittery resin type of thing, and honestly, I'm not complaining. I think it goes with my vibe. I think it is really cute. I will be putting this to work soon because I got like all those new safety eyes and they're so big and like the really big safety noses and stuff. I got these tools to like help you secure the back onto your safety pieces. I've not used it yet, but it goes up pretty big and down pretty small, and I guess you just pop the back in and then you're able to snap it shut. I got these because I got really big eyes and noses and stuff, so I just wanted it to be a little bit easier on my hands. Speaking of my hands, I actually got compression gloves. Making bigger plushies, making plushies more often. A goal that I had this month is I want to make like 5 plushies every week instead of like 1 or 2 a week. I want to make 5. I got some pink compression gloves. I did get them in a medium. I have short fat hands, but the medium is like so perfect, and since I'm going to be doing bigger plushies, I'm just going to have to get really comfortable with sewing. And I saw somebody say this tip: when you use hair rollers, there are pins to secure the hair rollers in place. She was like, those pins to secure the hair rollers is what she uses to secure amigurumi limbs and things that you have to sew down. So I got some. Aren't they so cute? I just can't believe how much there is to really buy and get into with crocheting. Not that you need a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm like a little excessive when it comes to trying new hobbies. I want all the things. So I got a lot of these little clear containers. I'm thinking they're probably gonna go in my crochet bags to help me organize. I also bought this really pretty butterfly organizer, and seeing it in person, I actually don't think anything I have is going to fit in here. I mean, I'm gonna make something work. Like, this has to go in my crochet bag. Like, oh my god, you guys, it is so cute. It has to go in my crochet bag. Pop it open, and there's like all these little compartments, and it's so cute, and it's pink. It was just meant to be, you know what I mean? It was just meant to be. I gotta get to making these gifts, you guys. I gotta get to it. I'm just gonna find a really good movie to put on, or an anime, I don't know. I finished Attack on Titan, finally, and I'm very sad about the ending. It's not the ending I wanted, but what can you do? What can you do? That's what I was watching when I crocheted that little cupcake up there that I showed you guys in the intro. I'm so sad about it. Like, I'm still sad about it. So this bear pattern is the first time I actually joined legs together and I joined arms together, and then when I made the head, I worked from the neck up. And I mean, this was just really interesting, and this yarn is like the thickest yarn I've ever used, and it's blanket yarn, and I think some other yarns in my collection are also technically blanket yarn. But you guys, this yarn had my wrist hurting really bad, but I really like how this bear feels like a unit, like it's just all together, and I really want to try something like this with my Premier Parfait Chunky yarn. I think I would really prefer this over sewing everything together. Hi friends, so I am in my living room right now because I'm bothered. I finished this bear the other day, and I was telling you guys that this bear is the wedding gift to my best friend. The ears are bothering me, okay? They're bothering me. They've been bothering me since I finished this little guy. I think he looks so cute. I think he looks like a graham cracker. He looks like a ginger snap. He looks like a gingerbread man. Like, he's not really giving bear to me that much, but then he also looks like a mouse. And I think he looks like a mouse because of the ears. And I'm gonna tell you how much this has been bothering me. 2 days ago, I had a dream that I fixed the ears, and I liked it a lot better. And I just feel like that is what I have to do. Like, my subconscious just was like, you need to fix the ears. So I'm gonna fix his ears. And here's the thing. I sewed the ears on with the same yarn. I can't tell which thread is like the sewing thread, you know what I mean? And I'm really scared that I'm going to cut into his head because like the ears and the head are separate. So I have to commit a crochet crime. I'm so sorry. I have to, like, you know, I don't even want to say it. Okay. I just have to do it, right? And I think I'll be able to just pull it and then it'll like frog itself. Oh my god. You know when you're supposed to flip your amigurumi 4 or 5 rounds in? Well, when I tried to flip the second one, it was like too tight. One of these is definitely inside out. I think it's this one. No one will be able to tell except me. I think this is such an improvement. I actually, you know what's crazy? I have things to hold like your limbs in place when you sew your amigurumi, but my needles were just like right in front of me. There's absolutely nothing in there for you. So here I decided to give this little teddy bear some eyebrows. They turned out a little bit too uneven for me, so I just took them out. He's really cute and I love him so much. This is how I ended up organizing my safety eyes and my safety noses. This bottom row is all noses, and then all towards the top here are eyes, and they go from largest to smallest. All of my pieces are black, like solid black. I do want to get some like glitter and colored eyes, pink noses, and I have no storage for them in here, but we'll just cross that bridge when we get there, you know? And since I can't fit this whole thing in my crochet bag, I decided to do a little travel size, like safety eyes, safety noses in my little butterfly case. So opening it up, you guys can see I have eyes, I have noses, I have the backs, and this just fits right into my crochet bag, which is really nice. Friends, so I bought a pattern. So I bought my first pattern on Etsy, which is really exciting. Oh my god, I'm so excited because I've never bought a pattern before, and the title is Shiro the Owl. I don't know if that's like from a video game or a movie. I have no idea. The only owl I know is Hedwig, so I will link it down below. There are some stitches in here that I don't recognize, or like, Emmy, what are you doing? So that'll be fun. I already made the eyes, and I'm working on the body now, and I'm using a bigger hook than what the pattern calls for. I hope I have enough white yarn to finish this. Yes, I'm gonna continue working on my owl. I've been using a new type of stitch marker, one where you don't have to actually open and close it. These are the best. And they're just so convenient, like, oh my god. And these are the small sizes. There's also a large size, and I want to get the big ones too. I don't know what this is called, but it just came up in my recommended, so I've been using it. All you do is literally just like slide it in. It's so easy. And then you just slide it out, and it's very nice. I've just discovered I don't really like opening and closing my stitch markers. You guys, some of the stitches on this pattern, like in the row, was like 3 stitches repeated around the round. And I'm just hoping and praying that I did this right. I just really am, because I've never seen that before, and I still haven't finished this owl. I'm trying to attach the eyes and the instructions, like I'm just not understanding what they're saying, so I'm gonna freehand it and go from there. I think I'm just too inexperienced. And the kittens are having a lot of fun. Every time I pick a new pattern to crochet, I try to pick something that I've never done before, something that'll like teach me something new, and this is definitely teaching me some new things. So I know you want to play with it, but you might strip it. Oh my god. And I wanted to show you guys that I have been using these to pin things that I need to sew. Oh my god. That I need to sew into place. I have 2 right here on the eyes, and I like them. So this is all I was able to get done with my owl. It's not finished, clearly. I ran out of white yarn, so I was not able to finish it. I had just started decreasing. It's so close to being done and like stuffed. All I have left is just to sew everything together, but I have to make the wings and the tail, and then just do like an accent color, which I'll do in gray. I ordered more yarn, and it's going to take forever to get here, probably not till the end of the month, but I was able to get the eyes done and most of the body. I actually cut yarn off of like the eyes that when you fasten off to do the sewing, I cut that yarn and started decreasing because I thought maybe it'd be enough to close up the owl, but it wasn't, which is fine because I plan on sewing my plush pieces together with acrylic yarn. I think that just makes the most sense, and I think it'll turn out neater from like reels I've seen on Instagram. But yeah, this was all I was able to get done, which sucks, but I did get a notification and it said that the yarn did ship today, so hopefully it will be here before the end of the month. And I can't wait to see it all together. I'm just so sad. Like, I lost my first game of yarn chicken. Oh my god. It sucks. But hopefully in my next video, it'll be done. Or the video after that, depending on when the yarn gets here.